Hey, hi Sahid. Sahid, are you able to hear me?
Yes, I'm able to hear you. Hi,
Yeah,
hello.
hi. Yeah, I
Yeah,
can hear you.
yeah.
Okay. Hi, Aniket. Good morning.
Hi Rohit, good morning. Hi all.
Okay. So let's start. Let me open the portal.azure.com. Let me share my screen. Are you able to view my screen, guys?
Yeah, we are.
Okay. So today we are going to discuss about fourth, important module, especially regarding the pricing. Pricing is very important whenever you are going to use any, Azure services. Okay. So So this module name is what? Understanding Azure pricing and support. Okay. So in this particular module, we are going to discuss couple of things. That is Azure subscription, management group, purchasing, Azure product and services, pricing calculator, Azure cost management, service level agreement. I think SLA you everyone know, right? Public and private preview features. Okay. So these are the items we are going to discuss. And after that, we are going to do the labs. Okay.
Okay,
So
Rohit.
Azure subscription, see, these are important for the exam perspective. Okay. So they are going to ask you the questions. Okay. And also it is important for, your knowledge also to work in that. So Azure subscription is what? Basically Azure subscription, how you are going to is going to use. Azure subscription is going to provide you with authenticate and authorized access to Azure product, right? What is authenticated, what is authentication, what is authorization, we have enough discussion in the previous class, correct? Okay. It is also going to allow you to provision any Azure services in your account, correct, to use that. Azure offers free and paid subscription options to suit different needs and requirements. Okay, for learning purpose we can use free account, and for business purpose we are going to use the pay as you go. An account can have one subscription or multiple subscription that have different billing models and to which you apply different access management policies. Like in the organization level, we have only one account and they are going to distribute the account into the specific, different horizontal, correct? Yes or no? Marketing team, correct? Learning and development team, right?
Yes.
Project team, like that. So basically two types of subscription boundaries are available in the Azure. That is, one is billing boundary. Second one is what? Access control boundary. Okay. So billing boundary is what? This subscription types determines how an Azure, how an, Azure account is built for using Azure. So let me give you a simple example. In your project, you might have seen that developer have the different access, tester have the different access of Azure portal, right? Yes or no? Guys, infrastructure
Yes.
team have the different different level of access. Why? Because they have the different billing zone. Tester have the less billing, developer have the more. Okay, so they are going to decide, okay, you are going to spend only $10 in this particular month. Okay, if you are going to reach the billing, then you have to take the special permission from your management and then only you are able to use that. Okay, second one is access control boundary. Azure will apply access management policies at the subscription level also. And you can create separate subscription to reflect different organizational structure. Okay. So you can, someone is what? Root user. Someone is what? Access level user, right? Yes or no? Subscription based user, correct? Yes or no? Several other subscription types to choose from include the free account and pay as you go. From the subscription tab, you can see that you can add the multiple email ID also, correct? From there you can use, correct? Yes or no, guys? I already explained you, right? Second or third class. Now let us discuss the management group. So basically in the organization, what we have? We have what? One management group. From the management group, they are going to take the, Azure services, and then they are going to distribute into the HR, into the IT, into the market, into the other different subscription. Okay. In HR also, we have a dev test subscription on apps, especially in the IT, we have a different geographical region, right? And marketing department, we have what? Free trial subscription, free trial. Why? Because it is what? Kind of what? It is a theory part, correct? It is a learning, correct? Yes or no? For learning purpose, that is the reason Azure is giving us the free account, correct?
Yep.
So Azure Management Group are containers for managing access, policies and compliance across multiple Azure subscription. Management Group allow you to order your Azure resources hierarchically into collection, which provides a few, further level of classification beyond subscription. So this is what further level of classification or not. This root management group have divided this 1, 2, 3, 4 vertical, right? Still the this IT vertical is going to what? Production, their geographical one and geographical second, right? Again, geo level, they have what? Different subscription they have given at the resource level, correct? Yes or no? So in this way, in the organization, it is working. One more thing, guys, let me tell you, the price which you are getting whenever you are going to create any VM, suppose window VM, you are getting, 10 point something per hour, correct? Do not think it is constant for each and every one. At organization level, it is what? Less. Getting my point? Because they have the bulk deal, correct?
Okay.
Okay, do not think the organization is also going to pay the same thing. They have the different SLA agreement. They have the different contract. Clear?
Okay.
Maybe less or more. Do not think it is a constant. So what is the object hierarchy? Management group have what? First, we have to take the subscription. Then we are going to create the resource group, and then we are going to, under the resource group, we are going to create the resources, right?
Yep.
So Azure free account, you guys have already created, right? You must got, $200, correct?
Correct.
Okay. This is very important factors affecting cost. You guys are asking, right? So
Yep.
many times, correct? So basically, now first factor is your resource type. See, if you are going to use the database service, the cost will be high. If you are going to use what? VM, the cost will be less. If you are going to use what? NSG, the cost will be less than VM. So what are the types of resource you are going to use? Okay, that is also have the factor to affect the your overall cost. Okay,
Okay.
cost are resource specific. Exactly. If you are going to use database, the cost will be more. If you are going to use a firewall, right, then the cost will be more. Correct.
Yeah.
And also it is going to, when other factor is what? Service. Azure uses, rates and billing period can different between the enterprise. That is what I was telling you. Correct.
Hmm.
Do not think Accenture is getting something else. Same, cost Cognizant is also might be paying. Okay, each and every organization and the retail level all are different. The cost are different. Maybe half of our we are paying 10 point something, and might be they are going to pay 5 point something, because they are what? Dealing with the bulk, thousands of VM. Correct?
Yep.
Like, guys, simple example. Have you visited DMart?
Yep.
So in DMart, how you are getting? Everything is what?
We
Less
are getting.
price as compared to online or everywhere. Correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
So in this way, just a second, guys. and the services, right? And third one is what? Location, correct? So as I told you, correct? If you are going to use the East US or some premium location,
Mm-hmm.
then the cost will be high. If you are going to use the like Brazil region and all, right? Brazil zone,
Mm-hmm.
right? So the cost of the services will be less. Okay. So these are also because US region, Canada region, UK region, these are what? Premium regions, correct?
Okay.
Because they have started their business and they have all the facilities there. Okay.
Okay.
And if you are going to, let me give you the simple example. If you will host any website in East US location, the
Mm-hmm.
latency will be very, very less and you are not able to identify. Okay.
Okay.
But if you are going to host your website in Brazil region, sometimes you will feel that now it is very less. If you're going to monitor with the JMeter or some other tools, okay, then you can see that latency will be little bit high as compared to East US. Now getting?
Yep.
Because in Brazil or the some of the regions, they do not have that kind of infrastructure. Correct?
Yep.
10 years ago in India also, they do not have that much, right? But now they have in India itself, there are multiple regions, South India region, North India, Mumbai region, correct? In Azure itself, you can check.
Okay.
Mumbai region is there, South India region is there, right?
Yep. Yep.
So these are the factors. These are very important. Now billing zone. Okay, zones for billing no purpose. Bandwidth refers to data moving in and out of the Azure data center. Some inbound data transfer are free, such as data going into the Azure data center. For outbound data transfer, such as data going out to the Azure data going is pricing is based on zone. So also, as I told you, right, it is also depends upon the zone. So there are 3 zones are available till now in Azure. Zone first include what? East US, West US, European, and some premium. These are what premium countries we can say, right? In a layman terminology, correct?
Okay.
Yes or no? Second, zone is what? Australia, Central, Japan, West, Central India, and all. And zone third is what? Brazil, South. Okay. So if you are going to use any service in this zone first, the cost will be what? High.
Okay.
If you are going to use the, let me give the simple example. Now, how to decide in which region I have to host my any application, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That is what, because how to I will get a good business, correct?
Yep.
Yes or no, guys?
Yep.
Uh, you guys have not asked this question. I am only, you guys have to ask, correct? So,
Okay.
on what basis we have to choose? See, first of all, we need to understand the nature of the application,
Mm-hmm.
correct?
Mm-hmm.
And in which environment or in which zone we are going to do the business. Suppose I'm going to do the business in US, correct? We should
Mm-hmm.
not host our application into the India zone, Central India and all,
Mm-hmm.
because the latency issue will come.
Okay.
Okay. If you are working, if you're, suppose your business region is what? Asia Pacific, then you have to use what?
Mm-hmm.
Zone second, that is what? Central India and all. Getting my point?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if if your region is what? Based on the in which region whatever the business region you have already decided, you have to host your application in that particular region. Now you guys must be ask you should ask this, why not Facebook have like Facebook, Insta, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is what common to all over world, correct?
Correct.
So why you have not asked this question?
Didn't came to my mind.
Okay. No, so it's a valid question or not? Tell me.
Yeah, it's
How
valid
can it?
question.
Yes. So they have the distributed hosting facilities in all the regions.
Mm-hmm.
So that
True.
is the region you might have seen, might have heard about that. They are going to deploy their, any features in the Facebook or Instagram and all
Mm-hmm.
in the region wise. First, this facility or this particular features will be available in US.
Mm-hmm.
It is not available in India. Maybe
Okay.
it is available in India. So why? Because they have a distributed service.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
They have hosted, suppose, whatever the user 1 million, 2 million, 10 millions, 100 million, whatever may be in India, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So for that, they have hosted in this India region itself.
Okay.
Got it? That is
Okay.
known as dark. Have you heard about
No.
dark zone distributed deployment? Okay. In this way, only they are going to deploy few services in few regions. If it is successful, then they are going to replicate same thing into the each and every region. Now got it?
Yep.
If see why they have distributed, this is also one, because one of the characteristics of cloud is what? Disaster recovery, correct?
Yeah. Good.
Something will happen in East US region, right? India
Mm-hmm.
region will be available. Japan
Mm-hmm.
region will be available, correct?
Yeah.
Brazil. So that is also, this is what each and every organization, now they are very focused on the disaster recovery.
Okay.
Okay. In DevOps concept also, we are going to implement disaster recovery. Something will happen, then what is the, no? See, let me give you a simple example.
Mm-hmm.
You guys must be heard about the artifacts, right?
Yeah.
So what is artifact? After, whenever we are going to build and all, everything, unit test, everything will be done, right? Then we are going to get the artifact, right? And that
Mm-hmm.
artifact we are going to deploy into the production, correct?
Correct.
So you must have seen that in each and every sprint, we are going to store our artifact somewhere, right? Either
Mm-hmm.
in AWS, S3, in Azure storage, or maybe some J4, right? There are so
Mm-hmm.
many, tools are there, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes or no? Services are there. So why they are? Because maybe something is not working, we have to revert back our change, correct? That is
Correct.
known as rollback concept, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Branching strategy and all. So how to do that rollback, correct? That
Mm-hmm.
is what disaster recovery.
Okay.
Yes or no? Something is not working, correct? Then we have to revert back the code, correct?
Mm-hmm.
See, each and every concept we are going to use into the DevOps. That is the reason I'm telling you, okay? So
But how this rollback concept is different from disaster recovery? Is
not
it same?
different, same. I'm not telling you same. Disaster means what? Something wrong will happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that is what, suppose you are, today you have a deployment window, right? You are
Mm-hmm.
going to deploy, but the existing, whatever the developer have, done the code, it is not working in the production. Then you have to roll back, right? You cannot
Mm-hmm.
stop your application. Yes
Yeah.
or no?
Yeah.
So that is what disaster only, right? This is the same concept.
Okay. I thought disaster recovery is like if some disaster happened over the location, then other location will
That
be
is
active.
also, see, that is also any kind of mishappening.
Mm-hmm.
See, disaster means what? Any kind of disaster,
Mm-hmm.
flood, correct? Any region specific disaster, correct?
Yeah, because in our technology in VMware, we used to do a snapshot for rollback concept, and there is a separate concept for disaster recovery.
Yeah,
So
so snapshot is kind of, you are going to take the backup.
yeah,
Okay.
it's like a
So
rollback only.
yes, correct.
Yeah.
So that is what, that is also concept of disaster recovery only.
Okay.
Especially you are, see what exactly you are going to do. If something is not working, you are just, if your plan A will fail, plan B will be ready, right?
Yes.
So that is what you are doing.
Correct.
In layman terminology, simple thing. If you want to go to office, right?
Mm-hmm.
Suppose you are driving a car,
Mm-hmm.
your car got puncture and all something, right? Then you
Mm-hmm.
have to take other alternative to reach the office, correct?
Correct.
That is what disaster, right? Puncture happening or some mishappening is a disaster.
Mm, yeah.
It is not an expected event. That is what
Mm-hmm.
disaster. Simple.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Hope Aniket, you are both Sahid, sorry, Aniket, you are talking, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Sahid, clear, right?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. Now this is very important service, that is your pricing calculator. Okay. So it is going to help you to estimate the storage you need and configure them according to your specific requirement. Azure provides a detailed estimate of the cost associated with your selections and configuration. Okay. Some other third-party tools are also available. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that is what known as one of the tool is what? Aptio tool. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it is this pricing calculator is only going to give you the cost of the Azure services. But if you are going to use the Aptio tool, it is going to give you any kind of cloud platform, either Azure, either AWS, either Google, either Alibaba, okay, either IBM, whatever may be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, clear?
Yeah.
This is we are going to discuss now a very important, the services, that is Azure cost management. See, whatever the project you are working in that, right? If
Yeah.
the cost management failed, then your project will not successful. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
So Azure Cost Management is a Azure product that provides a set of tools for monitoring, allocations, and optimizing Azure cost. It provides the following. First one is that reporting generation reports, budgets, altering, advisor recommendation. Okay. So these are
Yeah.
set of tools. Like we have what? Activity log, right?
Yeah.
To monitor. So you have to configure set of tools from the Azure. Basically, it is used in the bigger organization in the project level. For individual practice, do not use this all the services, otherwise the cost will be very high. In place
Okay.
of cost management, your cost will be personal cost will be very high. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But you should have the information. You should know that okay, this facility is also available in Azure.
Okay.
Because you will become after 2 years or 3 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
See, only not in Azure, or you the person who have no 5+ year of experience, maybe someday they will become Azure, no DevOps architect.
Mm-hmm.
Correct? So in the DevOps architect, you should not say that okay, I know only these services. You
Yeah.
should know the Azure also, you should know the AWS also services, correct? Also the other tools are right, correct?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
as a right now, you're going to start your career in DevOps, that is fine. After 10 years of experience, you will become DevOps architect. In that level,
Mm.
you should have the multiple cloud knowledge,
Correct.
multiple tools knowledge. Correct? Yeah. How to minimize the cost? This is also very important. So, what is the best practice? First one is what? Perform cost analysis, use the Azure Pricing TCO calculator. Second one is what? Monitor uses with Azure Advisor. User spending limits means what? You are going to decide, okay, Sahid is going to use only $10 per month.
Mm-hmm.
Correct?
Yeah.
Applying tax to identify boundaries and region. Whenever Sahid will going to reach the $10, automatically the email will be triggered to you if you are a manager of Sahid.
Yeah.
Okay. So these are the factors. With that, we are able to minimize the cost. Clear?
Yeah.
Support option. Now, I think SLA agreement everyone knows, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So these are monitoring and updates. I have already told you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Activity log. So now, what should you delete if you want to save cost on an Azure subscription? 6 public IPs, 10 unused group in Azure AD. Okay. Group means what? Resource group.
Mm-hmm.
5 storage account with no data. Okay. And 50 resource groups with no resource.
Mm, I guess 6 public IPs.
Do not guess. I will ask you the region also. Okay. Sahid,
I think it's 6 IP, public IP, because others are having no data.
Yeah, correct.
Yes. Okay, you have something, Okay. Any other clue? Okay, see, 50 resource group with no resources.
Mm-hmm.
So blindly we can remove, right?
Yeah, we can remove, but I don't think it will save the costs because it will be not
See,
calculating the cost.
what should you delete if you want to save cost on an Azure subscription?
Mm-hmm.
If you will create the resource group also, inside the resource group you are not going to create any services,
Mm-hmm.
cost will be very minimal. The account,
Okay.
or they are not going to charge you itself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Second one is what? 5 is C. So blindly we can remove option D, right? See,
Mm-hmm.
let me give you all the region. 5 is
Mm-hmm.
storage account with no data. See, whatever the storage account you are going to create, right? If
Mm-hmm.
you are not going to store the data, they are not going to charge you, because how much space you are going to occupy, the billing should be on that particular space only. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Getting my point?
Yeah.
10 unused groups in Azure AD. So suppose you have created so many group, Azure Active Directory or Intra ID nowadays. Okay. So how to create the groups and all, I will tell you. No issues. And all.
Mm-hmm.
So if you will create, you must have, okay, let me give you the simple example. You all are working in project, right?
Yeah.
So in your project, there are what? Group of developer, group of tester, group of DevOps teams, right?
Yeah.
Group of, so you must have seen that they have some group. Inside the group they are going to add the email ID of that particular person, so that that particular person will get the access, related access, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So but here it is saying 10 unused group, means what? You have created the group but you are not going to use,
Yeah.
correct?
Mm.
And 6 public IP you are going to what?
Use.
Used, and you are going to what, kind of reserving that IP,
Correct.
correct? So due
Mm-hmm.
to that reason the cost. Okay, clear?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And good, Sahid, you said right, there is no data and all, right?
Yeah.
Good. Now tell me, which of the following should you use so you can generate the monthly report?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Policy.
From beginning I'm telling you, tagging is right, cost center I was giving, right, so many example. Then also you people are not saying. Tag is what used to identify what, the resource, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this particular cost center have monthly billing is this one. This particular cost like HR cost center, IT cost center, vertical. Okay. So that is the reason we are using tags, right? To identify the resource belongs to which particular vertical. Clear?
Mm-hmm.
Understood or not? Tell me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So now I am going to, we are going to do some labs. So first of all, let me know, but guys, have you done all the labs till now?
Yeah.
Any doubt?
No.
Uh, I think last video is not uploaded. I think it's uploaded. I'm last video is not uploaded.
Okay, just can you connect with Amit? He will, know, or otherwise I will ask to upload. Okay.
Okay.
Ankur Gupta is still today have not joined. Okay.
Rohit, one doubt I was having. You
Mm.
said two types of subscription in the starting of the class, right? So billing boundary and access control boundary.
Yeah.
So I missed that part for access control boundary. Can you just elaborate?
Access control means what? You are going to suppose in your project,
Mm-hmm.
some of the people have is a tester, some of are
Mm-hmm.
developer, right?
Yeah.
So developer can read, write. Tester can only read. Okay, in a
Okay.
very layman style, let me tell you.
Mm-hmm.
You must be using database in your system, in your project, right?
Yeah.
So in the database, you must have seen that developer can create the table and all, but tester is only going to what? Use the select statement to check the data, right? Read,
Yeah.
correct? That kind of access control.
Okay. Like label of access, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Based on your role, they are going to provide the access. RBAC,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
role-based access control.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So in this way, you guys have to ask the route somewhere, whatever maybe, then and there we will finish the,
Mm-hmm.
doubt. So today IoT services, web app on Azure portal, create Azure SQL database, create a storage account, create a container instance on Azure portal. So these are the labs we are going to finish. We are going to do. So first of all, how to do the IoT services? First of all, what we have to create the resource group, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. We have, okay. Need to delete this. Always clean your, account. See, even I always used to clean. From morning batch, I forget to clean. Okay.
Okay.
So it was going to charge. So let me create the resource group.
Mm-hmm.
My batch usually going to start at 7 o'clock. Okay.
Okay.
So let us create the resource group. So RG test 10.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. Review and create. Create it. RG test 0. So parallelly also it is working. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Now we have to create the IoT device, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is the dashboard of IoT hub. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You can see that create, manage, view, refresh. These are what same, right? Assign tags and all the
Yeah.
services, correct?
Yep. Yep.
Either you can click here or here. Let us create here. First of all, we have to select what resource group.
Mm-hmm.
Then IoT test 01 09.
Yeah.
So should be also unique.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Now
So
review.
every resources, whatever we are creating, it should be having unique name, right?
No, no, no.
Okay.
Like VM, you can give any name.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
here or storage and all the database, it should
But
be.
it shouldn't be repetitive, right? For VMs also, can we give the same name for two VMs?
No, no. See, the VM you are going to create at individual level. Okay. Like
Yes.
in your account, it should not be, with the same name 2 p.m. This
Mm-hmm.
is checking globally.
Oh, okay.
See, let me give you. This IoT hub name is not available. It is checking
Mhm.
globally.
Okay.
Okay. Now understood the difference.
Yeah, got it.
But in VM, they are not going to check globally.
Okay, okay.
Let me show you. Shall I show you or is it fine?
It's fine. It's fine. I got
Okay, great. Great. So you can see that how much.
it.
Okay. So that is the reason we have to create and delete.
Hmm.
So I always, deployment is in progress. It will take time. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe more than 1 minute or less than one. Depends upon the service availability.
Okay.
So guys, you guys have to create and delete it. Okay. How to, no, you can integrate the device also with IoT. Okay. Your mobile or any app. Okay. You can create and then deployment is in progress. Okay. There was some management restriction. That is the reason I have not given you guys, assignments and all. Okay. From today, I will give you
Okay.
on separate WhatsApp. Okay.
Okay.
Because in the group, there are some management restrictions. One basic thing is what whenever in cloud or any infrastructure, let me give you, we should have the patience. What is happening? Sometimes we know how to install something, correct?
Mm-hmm.
But might be we all are human being, right? So
Yeah.
might be we are missing something. So due to that reason, we are not able to do, right? In that time, we should have the patience because I have seen so many people after, one or two failure, they will,
Mm-hmm.
oh, it is not my piece of bucket or something, they used to give up. That is
Oh.
what I'm just giving you the practical example,
Mm-hmm.
the resource which I am dealing with. Okay. So in my organization. So that so in that time, please take a break 5 to 10 minutes and then start working once again. Or let's have the person who is what, this is my personal advice to you. The
Mm-hmm.
person who is what, lover of tea and all. So
Mm-hmm.
have a tea or coffee and then start working. Do not do repeatedly, otherwise, you will become frustrated because I've seen so many people, especially the new generation people. Now the freshers are coming. True or am I telling you
Yeah.
true or
True.
not?
That's true.
See, we have the patience, right? Okay, something is not,
Mm-hmm.
we will do and all. No, it is not working at all. They used to ask upfront question. They are not trying itself. See, ultimately you will get the solution from my end or
Mm-hmm.
anyone else, correct? But
Yeah.
first you need to try yourself and just tell me what are the issues you are facing. Then I will explain you all the regions. And directly blindly you are asking, okay, how to create this and how to use this.
Mm-hmm.
That that will not help you in future perspective, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, this is what IoT. Okay,
Yeah.
so from here IoT, you can integrate any device. Okay, from here, and the charges will be very high.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so do not try it. Okay, I can tell you. Okay, but you can add just giving and save, it will integrate it. Okay, so this is what
Mm-hmm.
how we are going to integrate. Let me delete this because the charges are very high. I told you, right? Go to device,
Mm-hmm.
hello, and click on plus add, and here you can give the device ID and you can integrate. Okay, or you do not have the device, create any app. Let me duplicate this. So how to create the app, right?
Mm-hmm.
So app services. This is also app services is very important, and we are going to use this service in the DevOps also. Okay, with this app, we are going to create the environment. Okay, guys. So this
Mm-hmm.
is very important services for DevOps point of view. So you should know how to create.
Mm-hmm.
So click on create button, click on web app. You know which resource group we have to use, correct? RG
Yeah.
test here, web app. This is also what? Shall I give this name?
Yeah.
Which one of our Docker is free, right? If I am going to enable, okay, John, then it is going to charge very high, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, minimal for, for configuration level, just use the minimal services so that you can, save your cost.
So what is the use of IoT services and when we can use these services, Rohit?
You know Alexa?
Yeah.
So Alexa is what IoT services, right? So Alexa is connected with some IoT, either Azure or AWS and all, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is the reason they are able to give you what device is connected with the IoT central or IoT hub, and from there they are going to give you the service.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and this cost you can understand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so be aware whenever you are going to create and delete it. Okay, otherwise if I forget, I created and I'll forget, and if 2 3
Mm-hmm.
months, then I have to pay from my pocket. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because that will not going to cost whatever the guys you guys have paid your fee and all, right? That is more than that. So there
Can
are
you
so
give
many.
more example apart from Alexa for IoT?
Okay, sure. uh did you get a chance to sit in any
Sorry?
Mercedes car?
Yeah, yeah.
So in Mercedes car, especially when you will visit in Germany, okay,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
30% of the parts are from integrated with IoT of the Mercedes, not in India. And
Okay.
like you are going to say that open the door, it is
Mm-hmm.
with your voice, it is going to open the door, right? So that is
Okay.
IoT, right? They are
Okay.
recognizing your voice into the IoT hub, or from IoT hub, it is getting the instruction. The device is getting
Mm-hmm.
the instruction from the IoT. That is totally device and car. Now that is also one of the field. Okay, there are couple of,
Okay.
like, who all are working in this particular domain. Have you heard about the Toyota,
Yeah,
Mercedes,
yeah,
BMW?
yeah,
Correct. Nowadays Tata Elxsi.
yeah.
Yeah, these are the organization is working on this. Okay,
Okay.
our job
Okay.
is what here, what our job is
to
DevOps
give
only,
the
correct?
instruction.
DevOps.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to, oh no, the IoT courses is also available in our
Mm-hmm.
bucket. So your deployment is completed. Now go to the app. See deployment slots. Okay. From here we
Mm-hmm.
can create the specific. So how to create, at least first right now, try to understand how to create. Okay. And how we are going to use when we are going to do the project or when I'm going to explaining you the project. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That time you are going to use this. Okay. Clear. But right now you should know that time I'm not going to tell you how to create the web app. You should know how to create the web app. Okay. What are the services is required to set up a DevOps? Okay. You
Mm-hmm.
should know how to create the web app. You should know how to create the user. You should know how to create the user group. You should know how to create the environment, right? That is the reason
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you all the services more than the Azure course.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That time just, okay, this is what, this is your code. You have to deploy into this specific environment. Getting my point?
Mm-hmm.
You can log